2023 is going to be my year. Hi, I'm Adora, and this is how I plan on becoming Adora 2.0. I used to be it's just a new day, what's the first? A new year is even a social construct, all this type of talk. But this year is different. I'm going to be changing my mind. I've seen a lot of videos on planning for the new year, achieving your goal, and the first step is usually reflect. Well, I don't want to reflect. I already know how 2020 was, so please, can we skip that and move on? I made a lot of mistakes. I learned a lot. I talked a lot. I overshared. Oh my god, this is a little bit too much reflecting. So yeah, that's good. That's done. Let's move on. After you have done your reflecting on the new year, if you are into that, see what you did right, see what you did wrong. I'm skipping that, by the way. I already think about it. Why do I need to sit down and reflect? Do I really need to do that? I don't think I need to. The next step is journaling. This is literally an all-time fave. I always say it. Writing down your thoughts on paper is literally so powerful. Even though you can do it digitally now, I mean, people would always say that, oh, writing is superior, but well, it's the same thing. So, if you prefer typing on your phone, your notes app, whatever works for you, literally, there are no rules. And there are so many benefits to journaling. It helps with clearing your head, preserving memories, goal setting, manifestation. But in the context of this video, as per planning for the new year, we're just going to focus on like the goal setting and manifesting part. I have a new journal for 2023. This is it, really cute. Would I be able to fill this up? I wish I got this in purple, because purple is just a better color, but this was like the only color they had, so this is what I got. I started journaling actively in 2020, and since then I think I've gone through like 3 or 4 journals, I'm not sure, and it's basically like a run along. When one finishes, I go into the other one. But I watched a video somewhere where she was talking about how she has a journal for each year, and I'm like, this makes so much sense. And on the first page, I wrote down my goals for the new year. Then the second page, I moved on to New Year's resolutions. Then the third page is for like manifesting. Comes to setting goals, there's this book that everybody has been raving about, Atomic Habits, that it's really good. I tried reading it, but I'm sorry I couldn't finish it. I know self-help books are literally like the next best thing after sliced bread, but it's like, gosh. So I watched like a video that basically summarized the points, and the main thing I can take away from that book is that when you're setting goals, create like sub goals. At least in my own words, that's what I call it. You shouldn't just set goals, you should create systems. And what that means is that when you set a goal, after you've achieved the goal, that's it. But when you create systems, it's like a continuous process. Do you understand? That is something I'm going to be applying in the new year. This year, I want to be able to have conversations in French. So what do? After I set that goal, I now create like sub goals. Okay, you are using Duolingo, right? And you go on Duolingo at least at least once a week. So that's like a sub goal. Do you understand? I am putting my goals at the beginning of my journal on the first page, so that I never lose sight of them. Anytime I pick up my journal to write, journal or anything, I'm always like, staring right at me, because a lot of the times you set goals and everything and you just forget about them. And that's not good, sister, brother. That's not good. Don't be that person that sets goals and you forget about them, because it's like, what's the point? So the thing I'm doing is sort of like separating my goals into categories. So set academic goals, set spiritual goals, set financial goals, and with each of them I am setting sub goals. For example, now a financial goal, maybe I want to like have 1 million by the end of the year. I don't just write it and stop there. I think, how am I going to get 1 million naira? And it's like, okay, do I need to save? Do I need to start a business? Do I need a second source of income? Do you understand? I write New Year resolutions, things that I want to do in the new year. It's sort of like who I want to be. You know who you want to be, then you write things that would help you get there. So that is basically what New Year's resolutions are all about. at least for me. A Catholic page I follow on IG took out their precious time to curate New Year's resolutions for Catholics, Christians that are trying to be like more into church, in the coming year. It really resonated with me. So I'm going to be sharing them with you. One, spend time in prayer in the morning before your phone. Even if it's just like a simple thank you, Jesus, like do that. Daily rosary, saying your rosary daily. There are so many benefits to saying the rosary. Like, literally is such a powerful prayer. Adora, hope you're hearing. Yes, ma'am. Manifesting with journaling. There are different ways. I'm going to summarize the ones I am actually going to apply. How I used to manifest before is that like I'll just write sort of like things I want. Oh, I want this. I hope I get this. But I learned this way of manifesting really, which is basically like they call it scripting. So you write the life you want, sort of like you're writing a story as if you're already living it. Like me now, I want to become fluent in French. I'll not be like, oh, I just had like an amazing conversation with someone in French. My French is literally so good. I'm not saying, oh, I want to be fluent in French. Like I'm writing like as if I already, speak French. So you could do that. It's okay if it is even the placebo effect. At least it makes me feel good. And that's all that matters, okay? That is one way to manifest. Every day you want to up your journal to manifest. Let me tell you what to do. You're going to start with like a gratitude list. Because it's always good to be grateful. Are you grateful for the one you have? Are you? Exactly. So you start with like a gratitude list. It doesn't have to be anything big, anything fancy. Oh, I'm grateful for my phone that I'm using to film. I'm grateful for my pink, cute earrings. Like, sort of that. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. Then the next line is where you sort of go to like, what do you want? And you write them like you already have it. Let me say, if you are struggling with something and you are feeling weak in that moment, you can just write, I'm strong enough to face this. Just write that down. And another way is like, if you're too lazy to come and start writing all of that, you could just write what you want like 3 times. Oh, let's say, let's think, what do I want? I want a gold earring. I could just write gold earring, gold earring, gold earring. The main thing about manifesting is that it sort of like just reminds you of what you want. Like writing things down just sort of keep them like in your brain. So it sort of like reminds you to go for what you want. If that makes sense, I hope it does. It does make sense to me. So, and with like all this manifesting, goal setting, as a Christian, I am a Christian. I wrap it up with God because I'm done. I've said this, I've said that, I've said this. Is like God, take charge, do your thing, do your job. What do you want me to do? I've heard so much talk about vision boards that it can be sort of like a constant reminder of what you want. I did that. I only did it for my phone though, because I'm too lazy to make the one for my laptop, and I'm also too lazy to. Am I really too lazy? Would I go the extra mile to print out those pictures, put them in my room? It's expensive, so I think I'm gonna stick with the one on my phone. One goal I have for this year. I hope I find my personal style. I always say I cannot afford my true style yet, because I feel like for you to find your style, you must have experimented with a lot of things. You do not sort of like have a limit on like where you shop, what you can buy, yada 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 yada. Okay. And in the spirit of that, we have a haul. Is it a haul when it's just one outfit? Is it a haul? I don't know. So, first off, we have this top. Not me casually playing dress up for this video, but since I have nowhere to go, let me dress up for my cute subscribers that are watching me. So, this is the top that I got. I just paired this with like these white jeans. Are they cute or not? They are cute. Best in modeling that knows zero about modeling. And I love the color. I think this year we are going to be doing that. Oh, we don't wear color too much. Like, I mean, I still like color. I love the way color looks on me. Like, is this not color and it doesn't not look cute? But like, I'm in my black era. I feel like this new year I'm only gonna wear black. Yeah, and then a sprinkle of neutral colors and a sprinkle of like bright colors. So next up is this black trouser. God, I love it so much, and I also love the fact that it has this band here, so to like hold your waist and all. It's a size 14, and I used to think I was like a size 10, 12, but it fits really perfectly and it's long. I've worn it once, so it has like this thing in the front. I hope you can see it. That is basically how I am planning for the new year. It sounds like so basic, and it's like I didn't even share anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend to subscribe. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. My French is getting good. Bye.